Marketing is no longer just about promotion or visibility. As we move into 2026 and 2027, marketing is becoming a discipline rooted in understanding people, building trust, and creating meaningful connections. Entrepreneurs who rely on outdated tactics will struggle to stay relevant, while those who adapt to new trends will find themselves ahead of the curve. Today's consumers are more informed, more selective, and more resistant to traditional advertising. They value authenticity, relevance, and experience over aggressive selling. This shift is reshaping how businesses communicate, grow, and compete in the marketplace. To succeed in this new era, entrepreneurs must understand how marketing is evolving and why these changes matter. One of the most important shifts in modern marketing is the rise of human-centered strategies. In the past, brands focused heavily on features, pricing, and promotions. In 2026 and beyond, the focus is on people. Customers want to feel understood, respected, and valued. Human-centered marketing prioritizes empathy over persuasion. It involves listening to customer needs, speaking their language, and addressing real problems instead of pushing products. Brands that communicate with warmth, honesty, and relatability are far more likely to build lasting loyalty. Entrepreneurs who succeed will be those who treat marketing as a conversation rather than a broadcast. Another major trend shaping the future is AI-powered personalization. Personalization is no longer a competitive advantage, it is an expectation. Consumers now assume that brands understand their preferences, behaviors, and needs. Artificial intelligence allows businesses to deliver personalized content, recommendations, and experiences at scale. This means showing the right message to the right person at the right time. However, successful entrepreneurs will not use AI just to automate marketing tasks. They will use it to gain deeper insights into customer behavior and improve decision-making. Generic, one-size-fits-all messaging will continue to lose effectiveness. Personalized experiences will define high-performing marketing strategies. Content marketing is also undergoing a significant transformation. In earlier years, the goal was to publish as much content as possible. In 2026 to 27, quality matters far more than quantity. Audiences are overwhelmed with information. They scroll past repetitive advice and ignore shallow content. What stands out is depth, clarity, and originality. Entrepreneurs must focus on creating content that educates, inspires, or solves specific problems. High-value content builds authority. Authority builds trust. And trust leads to long-term growth. Businesses that invest in thoughtful, well-researched content will outperform those chasing short-term attention. The future of content strategy lies in combining short-form and long-form formats. Short-form content captures attention and increases discoverability, while long-form content builds understanding and trust. Short videos, social clips, and highlights introduce audiences to your brand. Long-form content such as in-depth videos, podcasts, or guides help them stay, learn, and engage. Entrepreneurs who integrate both formats into a single strategy will create stronger relationships with their audience. This balance allows brands to grow visibility without sacrificing depth. Community-driven marketing is another trend that will dominate in the coming years. Audiences no longer want to be passive followers. They want to belong to something meaningful. Communities built around shared values, goals, or challenges create strong emotional connections. Whether through private groups, memberships, or brand-led platforms, communities foster loyalty and engagement in ways traditional marketing cannot. Entrepreneurs who invest in community building reduce their reliance on paid advertising and create ecosystems where customers naturally support and promote the brand. Trust-based branding will become a defining factor of success in 2026 to 27. Consumers are increasingly skeptical of exaggerated claims and artificial urgency. They look for transparency, consistency, and credibility. Trust is built through clear messaging, honest communication, and delivering on promises. Brands that prioritize long-term relationships over quick sales will earn stronger reputations and sustain growth. In the future, credibility will be one of the most valuable assets a business can have. Educational marketing is also gaining momentum. The most effective marketing strategies now focus on teaching rather than selling. When brands help customers understand problems and solutions, they position themselves as trusted guides. Educational content empowers audiences. It removes confusion and builds confidence. When customers feel informed, they are more likely to make thoughtful decisions and more likely to choose brands they trust. Entrepreneurs who turn their marketing into a learning experience will see stronger engagement and higher quality leads. Emotional branding is another key trend shaping the future. While logic plays a role in decision making, emotions drive action. People buy based on how a brand makes them feel. Marketing in 2026 to 27 will increasingly focus on emotions such as security, confidence, belonging, and growth. Entrepreneurs must understand the emotional impact of their messaging and align it with customer values. When a brand connects emotionally, it becomes memorable and preference naturally follows. The line between brands and creators is also fading. Customers connect more easily with people than with logos. As a result, creator-style marketing is becoming essential. Entrepreneurs who share their journey, insights, and perspective humanize their brand. Personal stories, behind-the-scenes content, and transparent communication help build trust in the future. Personal branding and business branding will grow together, strengthening authenticity and connection. Finally, simplicity will define winning marketing strategies. As competition increases and attention spans shrink, clear and simple communication becomes critical. Complex funnels, confusing offers, and overwhelming messaging create friction. Brands that make it easy for customers to understand, decide, and act will outperform those that overcomplicate the process. Simplicity builds confidence. Confidence drives action. These marketing trends are not just predictions, they are signals of how consumer behavior is changing. Entrepreneurs who align their strategies with these shifts will be positioned for sustainable growth in 2026 and 2027. Marketing success in the future will not come from louder messages, but from smarter, more human ones. As marketing continues to evolve, another powerful trend entrepreneurs must understand is data-driven creativity. In the past, creativity and data were often seen as separate forces. Creativity was emotional and artistic, while data was logical and analytical. In 2026 and 2027, the most successful marketing strategies combine both. Data helps entrepreneurs understand what works, what doesn't, and why. Creativity turns those insights into compelling stories, visuals, and experiences. When data guides creative decisions, marketing becomes both impactful and efficient. Entrepreneurs who rely only on intuition may miss opportunities, while those who rely only on numbers may lose emotional connection. The balance of both is where real growth happens. Predictive marketing is also becoming a game changer. Instead of reacting to customer behavior, businesses are now learning to anticipate it. Using patterns, trends, and behavioral signals, entrepreneurs can predict what their audience will want next. This allows brands to create offers, content, and solutions before customers even realize they need them. Predictive marketing positions businesses as proactive rather than reactive. When customers feel that a brand understands them ahead of time, trust and loyalty grow naturally. In the coming years, anticipation will outperform reaction. Another major shift is the rise of value-based marketing. Consumers are no longer loyal just because of price or convenience. They support brands that align with their values. Issues like sustainability, transparency, ethical practices, and social responsibility are influencing purchasing decisions more than ever. Entrepreneurs who clearly communicate what they stand for and back it up with action will attract stronger, more loyal communities. Value-based marketing is not about trends or slogans. It's about consistency between what a brand says and what it does. Omnichannel presence will also become essential. Customers move seamlessly between platforms, devices, and environments. They may discover a brand on social media, research it on YouTube, visit the website, and finally make a purchase through email or mobile. Entrepreneurs must ensure that their messaging, tone, and experience remain consistent across all touch. Fragmented communication creates confusion, while unified experiences build confidence. In 2026 to 27, successful marketing will feel like one continuous conversation, no matter where it takes place. Voice and conversational marketing is another growing trend. With the rise of voice assistants, AI chat tools, and conversational interfaces, customers are becoming more comfortable interacting through natural language. Brands that adopt conversational tones in their marketing, whether through chatbots, emails, or content, feel more approachable and human. This reduces friction and increases engagement. Entrepreneurs who design marketing experiences that feel like helpful conversations, rather than sales pitches, will stand out in an increasingly automated world. Trust signals will play a much larger role in decision-making. Reviews, testimonials, user-generated content, and social proof will continue to influence buying behavior. However, in the future, authenticity matters more than perfection. Customers trust real experiences, honest feedback, and transparent communication. Over-polished marketing feels less believable. Entrepreneurs should focus on collecting and sharing genuine customer experiences instead of chasing unrealistic perfection. Trust grows when brands show reality, not just highlights. Another important trend is the evolution of influencer marketing. Large celebrity endorsements are losing effectiveness, while smaller niche creators are gaining influence. Micro-creators often have stronger relationships with their audience and higher engagement levels. Their recommendations feel more personal and trustworthy. Entrepreneurs who collaborate with creators that genuinely align with their brand values will see better long-term results. Influencer marketing in 2026 to 27 will be about alignment and authenticity, not reach alone. Experience-based marketing is also becoming more powerful. Customers remember experiences more than advertisements. Whether digital or physical, interactive experiences create emotional impact. This could include immersive content, interactive tools, challenges, or personalized journeys. When customers actively participate rather than passively consume, engagement deepens. Entrepreneurs who design marketing as an experience rather than a message will build stronger brand recall and emotional connection. Another trend shaping the future is outcome-focused communication. Instead of emphasizing features or processes, successful brands highlight results. Customers care more about what changes in their life than how a product works. Entrepreneurs who clearly communicate outcomes help customers visualize success, making decisions easier and faster. Outcome-focused messaging removes confusion and builds motivation. Marketing automation will continue to expand, but with a stronger emphasis on personalization. Automation alone is not enough. The future belongs to an intelligent automation that adapts to individual behavior. Emails, content, and offers will change dynamically based on user actions, preferences, and engagement patterns. Entrepreneurs who use automation thoughtfully will save time while improving customer experience. Automation should enhance relationships, not replace them. Another essential trend is to shift toward long-term brand building. Short-term tactics may deliver quick wins, but they rarely create lasting success. Entrepreneurs who invest in brand identity, messaging, and positioning build assets that compound over time. Strong brands reduce marketing costs, increase customer loyalty, and attract opportunities naturally. In 2026 to 27, businesses that think long-term will outperform those chasing immediate results. Story-driven marketing will also remain a powerful tool. Stories help people understand, remember, and emotionally connect with information. Brands that share stories about challenges, growth, lessons, and transformation feel more relatable and human. Entrepreneurs who tell authentic stories create deeper connections than those who rely on polished slogans. Stories give meaning to products and purpose to brands. Another growing focus is customer empowerment. Instead of controlling the narrative, brands are inviting customers to co-create content, feedback, and experiences. User-generated content, community discussions, and collaborative ideas make customers feel valued and involved. When customers feel ownership, loyalty increases. Empowered customers become advocates, reducing the need for aggressive promotion. Marketing education will also play a larger role internally. Entrepreneurs must continuously learn, adapt, and refine their strategies. The pace of change is too fast for static knowledge. Successful business owners treat marketing as a skill, not a task. They invest time in understanding trends, tools, and psychology. This mindset creates flexibility and resilience. In the future, adaptability will be one of the most valuable competitive advantages. Ethical data usage will become increasingly important. As personalization grows, customers expect respect for privacy and transparency. Entrepreneurs who use data responsibly and communicate clearly about how it is collected and used will earn trust. Misuse of data damages reputation and long-term credibility. Ethics will be as important as innovation. Finally, The most important trend entrepreneurs must understand is mindset. Tools, platforms, and tactics will continue to change, but mindset determines success. Marketing in 2026 to 27 requires curiosity, patience, and a willingness to experiment. Entrepreneurs who remain open to learning and testing new approaches will adapt faster than those who resist change. The future belongs to those who evolve with it. Marketing is no longer about pushing messages into the world. It is about listening, understanding, and creating value. Entrepreneurs who embrace these trends will not only survive but thrive in the years ahead. The businesses that grow in the next decade will be those that respect attention, build trust, and connect with people on a human level. As we move deeper into 2026 and 2027, one of the most powerful shifts entrepreneurs must understand is the transition from attention-based marketing to relationship-based growth. In earlier years, success often depended on how much attention a brand could capture. Today, attention is temporary, but relationships are durable. Consumers are overwhelmed by endless content and advertisements. What stands out now is consistency, relevance, and trust over time. Brands that show up repeatedly with value without always asking for something in return on loyalty. Entrepreneurs who prioritize relationships instead of quick wins create businesses that grow sustainably. Another critical trend shaping the future is the rise of niche dominance. Broad messaging aimed at everyone is becoming less effective. Instead, businesses that deeply serve a specific audience segment are seeing stronger engagement and higher conversions. Niche dominance means understanding your audience better than anyone else. It involves speaking their language, addressing their exact problems, and creating tailored solutions. Entrepreneurs who focus on depth instead of breadth will build stronger brands with less competition. Serving fewer people exceptionally well often leads to greater long-term success than trying to appeal to everyone. Customer experience is also becoming a core marketing strategy. Every interaction before, during, and after a purchase shapes perception. In the future, marketing does not stop when a customer clicks buy. From onboarding emails to customer support responses, every touchpoint communicates your brand's values. Entrepreneurs who invest in seamless, supportive, and thoughtful experiences turn customers into advocates. Positive experiences create word-of-mouth growth that no advertisement can replace. Another emerging trend is the integration of psychology into marketing decisions. Understanding how people think, feel, and decide is becoming more important than mastering tools or platforms. Concepts like cognitive bias, decision fatigue, and emotional triggers help entrepreneurs design more effective messaging. When marketing aligns with natural human behavior, it feels effortless and persuasive without being manipulative. Psychology-driven marketing respects the audience while guiding them toward better decisions. The future will also see greater emphasis on transparency. Customers want to know how products are made, how businesses operate, and what happens behind the scenes. Entrepreneurs who openly share processes, challenges, and lessons build credibility. Transparency removes suspicion and creates a sense of partnership with the audience. In 2026 to 27, openness will outperform secrecy. Another powerful trend is the shift from selling products to selling transformation. Customers are not just buying items or services, they are buying change, whether it's saving time, reducing stress, improving confidence, or achieving growth. Transformation-focused marketing highlights the impact of a solution. Entrepreneurs who clearly communicate transformation help customers see value beyond price. Transformation creates emotional motivation, which drives action. Brand storytelling will also continue evolving. In the future, stories will not be one-time campaigns, but ongoing narratives. Brands will share chapters instead of slogans. These narratives may include customer journeys, business evolution, or shared missions. When audiences follow a story over time, engagement deepens. Entrepreneurs who build living stories rather than static messages create stronger emotional bonds. Another trend gaining momentum is co-creation with customers. Businesses are increasingly inviting their audience to participate in product development, content ideas, and feedback loops. This approach makes customers feel heard and valued. It also leads to better solutions. As real users provide real insights, entrepreneurs who collaborate with their audience reduce risk and increase relevance. Co-creation transforms customers into partners. the importance of long-form educational content will continue to grow. While short content attracts attention, long content builds authority. In-depth videos, guides, and discussions allow entrepreneurs to explain complex ideas, share insights, and establish expertise. Audiences who spend time learning from a brand develop stronger trust. Long-form content creates deeper impact, even in a fast-paced digital world. Another major trend is the focus on mental clarity and simplicity for the audience. Overwhelming customers with options, features, and information reduces conversion. Entrepreneurs who simplify choices, clarify messaging, and guide decisions help customers move forward confidently. Clear communication removes friction and builds trust. Simplicity is not a lack of depth, it is refined understanding. Purpose-driven entrepreneurship is also shaping future marketing. Businesses that operate with a clear purpose attract loyal audiences who believe in the mission. Purpose gives meaning to marketing messages and consistency to branding. Entrepreneurs who lead with purpose create emotional resonance beyond transactions. When customers believe in what a business stands for, they support it long-term. Another trend is adaptive marketing strategies. Fixed plans are becoming less effective in a rapidly changing environment. Entrepreneurs must monitor performance, listen to feedback, and adjust quickly. Agility allows businesses to respond to changes in consumer behavior, technology, and market conditions. Entrepreneurs who remain flexible stay competitive even during uncertainty. Adaptation is becoming a core marketing skill. Ethical influence will also define successful brands. Persuasion that respects autonomy and honesty builds trust, while manipulation damages reputation. Entrepreneurs who market with integrity attract audiences who value transparency and respect. Ethical influence strengthens relationships and reduces long-term risk. Trust, once broken, is difficult to rebuild. Another important shift is the focus on customer lifetime value rather than single transactions. Marketing efforts that nurture ongoing relationships lead to higher profitability over time. Retention strategies, loyalty programs, and continued value delivery become more important than constant acquisition. Entrepreneurs who invest in existing customers build stable growth. Long-term relationships are more valuable than short-term conversions. The role of leadership visibility will also increase. Audiences want to know who is behind the brand. Entrepreneurs who share insights, values, and vision build credibility. Leadership visibility humanizes businesses and builds trust. When people trust the leader, they trust the brand. Authentic leadership becomes a marketing advantage. Finally, the future of marketing is integration. No single tactic works in isolation. Successful entrepreneurs connect strategy, content, experience, and values into one coherent system. When marketing aligns with product quality, customer experience, and brand purpose, growth becomes sustainable. Marketing is no longer a department, it is the expression of the entire business. As our entrepreneurs move into 2026 and 2027, those who understand these trends will not only stay competitive but lead the market. The future rewards clarity, authenticity, and adaptability. Businesses that focus on people, purpose, and progress will thrive in the evolving landscape.